It's time for me to become my true self. What the fuck is up, everybody? It's been a while. At least it's been a while since I've sat down and actually made a video. Because everyone who knows me knows that I hate vlogging. Vlogging is not for me. I'm not good at it. It's very awkward for me to take out a camera and film, especially when I'm with my friends. I just feel weird. I feel creepy. So doing these sit-down videos by myself, keeping my voice down so no one else will hear me, is where I truly belong. Now today, I thought I would go back to my roots. My very first video on my channel is doing face paint. I think it's like how to ruin your face tutorial, something like that. And although it wasn't the first video I posted, it's the first one on my channel because the other ones get deleted due to reasons, yay. So I broke out my very trusty palette of face paint I've had for a very long time, and I've used for every occasion I've needed it, Halloween, homecoming, you name it. This has been there for me and for many other people whose face paint I've had to do. I don't know how it's still around. In fact, yellow actually broke off and migrated, so we're doing well. Now, when doing my extensive research on which face paint I should do, I came across some that I had already done, or some that were more intriguing, but I decided to think of who is the most iconic yet underrepresented character that I could think of. And I decided on Perry the Platypus. I wasn't even a huge fan of the show, to be honest. I really, like, if it was on my show, like my television. But like, I wasn't an avid watcher, but I will say that Perry was my favorite part of the show. And that, you know, iconic. The photos I used for reference for this are this one, and a slightly scarier one, this one. Unfortunately, the second one is more of the reference I'm going to be using because they actually have the outline, and I'm just going to fill in the rest with, like, a color, I guess. I'm going to be using my phone as a camera and also as a mirror because that's the budget I'm balling on. I did the outlines, like, looking at the photo without looking at what I was doing. And then I just turned on reverse camera to see what I look like, and I look crazy. And that's not even because my hair hasn't been washed in 2 days and that this literally looks like the most ghetto setup ever. I look fucking insane. Sometimes I'm aware of mistakes when I make them, like the fact that these eyes are way too big. But most of the time when I make a mistake, I'm just like, yeah, like, why not? Like, this might as well happen. This is so thick, like 5 C's. If you don't fill in your brows, who are you? Because we want to make them defined. Does he have, like, full, like, does Perry the Platypus fill in his eyebrows? Comment below. This is one of his steal his looks videos. It's like steal his look, and it's like $1,000 Gucci hat. Like, that's what this is. So, there's no orange. It's fine. It's fun. There's no orange, so we all know that I'm finna use red and then finna use yellow and pretend like it's the same thing, because I'm an artist. We're just gonna take the red on our lips first, because I'm a whore, and I want to look that way. I want to look like I just got fucked, but like it wasn't good for anyone involved, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like mutually bad, like no one had a good time. Like, that's the look that, like, these lips are gonna achieve. I'm almost 20. I have a cousin who had a kid at my age. Some people just end up at different points in their life, and this is where life is leading me. By the way, it's also like 1 a.m., so that's fun, right? This is what you do when it's 1 a.m. and you're 19. Am I right, ladies? Believe it or not, I was invited to a party tonight, and I did not attend. No, this is where I like to spend my nights, getting drunk with strangers in a house and, you know, maybe meeting new people. Pfft, Who needs that when you've got face paint and hours of free time? So that's where I'm at in my decision-making process. I have work tomorrow. You know, sometimes I like to think that I'm very deep and inspirational. Like, I wrote a fucking poetry book, and it's like 30 pages long, and no one will read it. I've sent it to 3 people. No one will read it. No one will get back to me. No one will fucking tell me how it was. So that's fun. That's what I enjoy. And then other times, when I stop thinking I'm inspirational, I'm doing this. I look like a clown. I just realized it. This looks like nothing. I look like a clown. I'm scared. Perry the Platypus. I don't have a hat. This is not the color that Perry the Platypus is. He is fucking teal. This is straight up blue. But you know, sometimes we get our shade wrong. We don't get our color. They don't have our shade. Am I Tana Mojo yet? I'm trying to be Tana Mojo with that fucking forehead. Who is this video for? Who watches Tana Mojo? What am I saying? Is this funny? Is this entertaining? Is this what you people want? I've had people be like, oh, I miss your YouTube. Like, I'm your biggest fan. Like, they're my friends, so they're like half joking. But like, they're like, oh, like, we miss your YouTube. Like, come back. And it's like, is this what you want to see? Is this the content you're signing up for? Because like, I'll do more of this. It's like, this is like fun for me. This is entertaining for us both. You ever realize halfway through doing a full like fucking face of face paint at 1 a.m. that you realize you're gonna have to take it all off before you can even think about going to bed? And like, you're really committed to the point where like stopping now would change nothing, and you're already tired cause big old mood. You know, I don't make my own thumbnails. I always just go with what YouTube auto-generates for me. And honestly, this is the video out of any video I'm like, where are they gonna like auto-generate it? Because like, I feel like there's no point in this where they can auto-generate it, because it usually happens around the middle mark, that it'll be normal. So I don't know where the middle of this video will be, so I can't plan for it. I can always make my own thumbnails, but where's the fun in that? And YouTube like never usually gets the best part of the video too. Like the last video with apple picking, like it focused on the thing that like wasn't apple picking. Like I was in my car, like what? I did this in the dim lighting of this room in this camera, so I don't actually know what it fully looks like. And I want you to come with me as I see what it looks like for the first time in actual lighting. Hello, I would just like you all to know that I'm Perry the Platypus now.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. I'm glad we had this chat. Come sit next to Perry. Doofenshmirtz got nothing on me. I hope this video was everything you wanted and more. I hope this satisfied your need to see me behind a camera. Again, I hope this was enough for you. I hope I didn't disappoint you. But I feel like I disappointed myself the second I decided to be Perry the Platypus. It's the worst yet the best decision I've ever made. Thank you all for watching. This week's shoutout still goes to my dog Molly because she is still alive. And I was very worried for a little bit that she wasn't going to be, but she's fine now and she's still alive. Thank God. I hope to see you whenever the fuck I decide to film again. See ya.